Hello, welcome to season 2, episode 14 of the Gory Hole podcast. My name is Jenny.
My name is Nikki.
How to do it? I won't do it every time, but
I don't mind if you do.
sometimes. Thank you.
It feels
Thank
good
you.
to have an applause.
It
for
does,
us.
doesn't it?
I'm not against it.
Makes me happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you,
that
everyone.
lovely introduction, me.
Thank you, everyone. Me.
Thank you, me. Thank you for the lovely introduction. Oh my gosh, we had fun talking about skeletons.
We
last
did.
time. I forgot to do this. I actually
Yeah,
had brought my
let's see
skeleton with me. This is Tommy Lee Bones.
Tommy Lee Bones.
I actually take him lots of places.
He's very moldable.
Yes, I've taken him on vacation with me even,
Nice.
and I'll like pose him in like the sand
Love
and
it.
take a picture of it, or I've had him in like Colorado with like the mountains
Cool.
behind him and stuff.
He's a well-traveled.
He is, and I move
man.
him around the house a lot.
Love it.
Like I'll have him like dangling from like cabinets and stuff, and
I've seen you try to like scare Ryan.
Uh-huh.
haven't you? Like, pop
yeah,
out of
I've
a
had him
cabinet.
like positioned in the cabinet,
Yeah.
so like when Ryan opens it, Tommy Lee Bones falls on him. I'll have him in the fridge sometimes. Like he goes around places a lot.
love
'cause
that.
It just cracks me
He's
up.
a well-traveled bone man.
Yeah, he is a well-traveled bone man.
I love this for him.
He gets around.
He gets around.
He's
Slut.
he's always getting in stuff. I mean, it's
That
just,
darn Tommy.
I know, it's just what he does. Tommy Lee Bones is always getting in shit. Just for fun, I was kind of looking up more skeleton names, and I found two that I really like.
Okay,
and I just
lay 'em
wanted-
on me.
Okay, Rick R. Mortis.
Jesus.
Stupid.
It's like dad jokes.
I know. I think that's kind of why I
Rick
like
R.
him,
Mortis.
because I like
Yeah.
a good dad joke.
Me too.
And deceased.
Okay.
It's a good girl one.
Deceased.
Yeah, deceased. That's her last name. I like
Stone
it.
Cold. No, I'm sorry. Bone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes,
is a pretty
but-
good option.
Yep, we
Yeah.
got Steve and Ethel here.
Yep. Steve
Chilling.
and Ethel.
They just finished a game of bridge.
He's smelling her hair.
He's smelling her hair.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, Ethel and Steve. They sound like a real couple.
They do.
Yeah.
Like an old married couple.
Yep. It's definitely an old married couple name.
Steve and Ethel.
Yep. Steve and Ethel, Ethel and Steve,
Yep.
together forever. They're so in love. Okay. I wanted to tell you real quick. I finished a book earlier.
Okay.
And I wanted to tell you about it. Good one.
Thank you.
Good one.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
the round of applause is going to come in handy so much.
Yeah.
Okay, people, calm down, calm down. Okay. I finished a book called Ninth House,
Okay.
which is a fantasy book. It's not a smut book, but it's
the
a dark fantasy. It's about like secret societies at Yale,
Oh.
where they like kind of like
Is it a true story?
no,
Okay.
no. It's a fiction one, but it's
Okay.
I think it's based on some true kind of secret societies over there. I don't know.
Okay.
But they kind of like dabble in like dark magic and shit,
Uh-huh.
and it was just really exciting and creepy and good. And the second one I think just came out, so I'm excited to get it.
Cool.
And I think they have to go to hell in the second one to
Oh.
go save somebody
Oh.
who got eaten by a hell beast.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's like some dark
Nice.
shit that happens in this book,
Okay.
and it's damn good.
Okay.
So there's a picture of it on my Instagram page, but I'll put it on ours too.
Okay.
Ninth House by, oh fuck, I forget the lady's
Oh
name.
fuck.
Whatever, I'll post a picture of it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna Google it right now.
Okay.
But I just wanted a good dark fantasy book. You know, we're in September now,
Uh-huh.
so if you kind of want to get into some spooky reads or something, I recommend it.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Nice.
Should we? We have two things that we can do, and then we have a couple things we were gonna continue with.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy Seth emailed us a couple times. Do you
Yeah.
want to do those real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you have them pulled up by
Uh-huh.
chance? Okay, because I have the other thing pulled up on
Yep.
my phone, and I don't want to lose it.
Yep. Yep. Okay. The problem is though, we were trying to be stealthy.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm gonna leave that part out. So, we were talking about a confession from him a while back in the last couple episodes. So we were talking about summer stock, and we were trying to guess what it was. He said, yes, summer stock is production. He works in a theater. Nice.
Thank you.
And summer stock is typically a bunch of college theater majors getting a first professional paid job. People from all over come to the theater and are housed and get worked way more than they probably should be allowed to. So he said he thinks it was maybe 70 something hours before they were able to sleep. Not every time, but we were finding the groove with the first show. One day off every other week, that kind of thing. So that's the one where his girlfriend offered to like take care of him, but he hadn't showered in a long time or something.
Okay.
That was that
Yeah.
one. So he was like just putting some context to that. He said it was theater summer camp, but legal adults who were able to drink and hook up, so they did. He's still working in theater, working with IATSE, which is a stagehand union, and works at a performing arts hall in Sarasota where they get touring Broadway shows and musical acts. This season, he's looking forward to Beetlejuice musical and the Addams Family musical. Stay gory.
I have heard good things about the Beetlejuice musical.
I have not heard anything about it,
I've
but
heard
I
some
would
things
see it.
on some other podcasts that people have
Cool.
seen it and stuff
Okay.
and said it's super good.
Yeah,
So I would go see that. I think that'd be fun.
I would see that, and I would see both of those.
Yeah, I would see both of those too.
I'm not typically a musical person traditionally.
Yeah, me either.
They're kind of boring to me, but I would see those. We
yeah.
saw Book of Mormon. That's the only one I've really seen, and it was funny.
Oh yeah, that one is good.
That was good.
It's been a long time
Yeah.
since I've seen that.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And then I'm really curious what musical acts he has maybe met or like produced for.
Ooh, interesting.
So if you would like to tell us that, Seth, that would be cool.
Explains why he's so creative.
Yeah. Yeah, he made our bling and he made our sound clip.
Mm-hmm.
What a cool dude.
What a cool dude.
What a cool dude. And then he also had a reply to my to my being angry about people who wear shorts or like aren't dressed appropriately for the weather. He said not to, speaking about me, he said not to incur her wrath, but I am one of the people who wore shorts year round when I lived in Illinois. Not an issue in Florida, but even in the snow, I would wear shorts year round. It started when I broke my leg and had to wear something that could get over the cast. It wasn't that I didn't get cold because I am tough. It was just that he would get very warm in class with the heat on and working building sets for the theater shows. So he would like wear the shorts just like for a quick trip to get to, which, dude, I understand that.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes, absolutely.
You got an exception.
You got an exception. He said he has a theory that if you wear jeans, the cold air will still chill your legs and then the cold air could be trapped in the pants. If your legs are free, your skin is warmed that much quicker by the warm air inside. I don't know that I follow. I think he's like when you go inside, you warm up faster. I don't know. Seth.
My brain's not really wrapping around.
I don't know
that.
about this, Seth.
Nikki disagrees, Seth. Oh wait, it's definitely not Seth. Definitely not Seth.
No, it's not. It's not.
We don't
Seth.
know who Seth is. It might be Seth. It may not. I don't know.
He said it was a small campus, so it would be like a short, chilly walk. So he would just wear layers on top and then wear shorts on the bottom. Let's see. If
When
he
it's
was
cool outside, that's one of my kind of favorite things to wear is shorts and like a
with
sweatshirt.
stuff on top. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not when it's like freezing cold though.
He knew if he was going to be outside shoveling snow or something, he would wear long stuff. But he just wanted to explain that, and that's fine. I'll let it go.
Since you made the fun angry
Yes.
shower thoughts thing.
Yes, thank you.
So should we play that?
Yeah,
Okay, let me get your.
play it, and then I'll read my stuff.
I'm mad. I'm really, really, really mad.
Nikki has some angry shower thoughts.
Oh God, it's so angry!
I really like the shower.
So
writing,
angry.
too.
I do too. It's perfect. It's perfect.
It's so good.
And we will get that uploaded to our tablet so it sounds a little better next time.
Yeah, we can still hear it at least though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. What
Angry
makes-
shower thoughts
what
for
makes
this week.
Nikki mad?
So many things.
So excited.
So many things. Okay. When people leave their cell phone volume on full blast and it rings constantly.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Mhm.
Fuck you if you do that.
I don't even understand why people do that. Like, if my phone rings, nothing makes me more mad.
Uh-huh. Oh, me too. I'm like,
I
who the
honestly
fuck
usually
is
have the
calling
ringer
me?
turned like way down.
Well, yeah, and I think maybe that's like our generation thing because it's usually older people when their phone rings. It will wake the fucking neighbors. And it rings all the time because people their age won't text or do anything else but
Yeah.
call on the phone. And so I work with people that their phone just rings all goddamn day, their cell phone. And I'm like trying to talk on the phone or do work or something. And I just hear their phone go off all the time.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe the first 1 or 2 or 5 times it goes off, you turn the ringer off or turn it down.
Yeah.
Do better.
Do better. Oh,
It makes me very mad. Tommy Lee Bones is mad. He just fell down. He's so
fell.
mad.
He's mad.
I'm mad.
He's mad. He's like, I don't even want to listen to this. Taking a nap.
I don't like it.
You know
Makes me mad.
something that pisses me off about phones?
What?
I get really, really pissed off if I get a text, and it's usually from like an old relative that says, call me.
Yes. Yep.
Oh shit! You just vindicated Nikki so
Yes.
hard.
I hate it.
I do too. It
I
makes me so
hate
mad.
it. My
Makes me so mad.
I have a lot of relatives that'll do that.
Uh-huh.
Give me a call when you have a chance. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
why don't you just call
Uh-huh.
me?
Yeah.
Just call me. If I'm
Yeah.
free, I'll answer.
Uh-huh.
Leave a voicemail
Yes.
if it's that important.
Exactly.
And I'll call you back.
Because they'll say, well, I don't want to bother you. I'm like, well, you're
You just
bothering me
did.
right now.
You bothered
You're
me.
bothering me double because you're being an idiot.
Oh my God, nothing makes me more mad than
Yeah,
that.
if I'm busy, I ain't going to answer it.
My parents do that to me,
Oh
and
my
my
God.
in-laws do
I
that
hate
to
it.
me, especially my in-laws.
Uh-uh.
My
Just
mother
don't-
and
just don't call 'em
father-in-law
back.
will do that, and
Just
I
don't.
just pretend I didn't see it
Yeah.
most of the time.
Like,
I'm
fuck
like,
you.
if you want to talk to me, you can call me.
Yes, exactly.
Like, no, I'm not okay with that. Don't put it on me.
no.
like, if you wanna
No,
talk to me,
that's
don't
more,
give it my
that's
job.
more bothersome.
Yes.
I hate it so much.
It pisses me off.
We have an older friend who does that shit. And I'm like, he'll call me when you get a chance. And I'll go, no,
No.
I'm not.
If you want to talk, give me a call.
Yeah. You can call me or you can just text me like a normal fucking person.
Yes.
How about that? I
Yeah,
don't want to
like, I don't
call you.
wanna talk,
I
like,
don't want to
just-
talk on the phone.
I don't like talking
I
on
hate
the
it.
phone.
I hate it so much.
I am not a fan of it. I used to
Nice.
love it when I was like a teenage
Oh yeah,
girl. I
when
would,
you were like had the phone cord, like
yeah,
the wall
be
phone,
twirling it and be like, "What are
Uh-huh.
you doing?" I'm
stretching it
nothing.
around the corner so you
Yeah.
could close your bedroom door.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I did that all the time. Like I would talk on it so long it would get hot in my ear.
Yeah, I really only have like a few people that I don't mind talking on the phone to, but for the most part, if I see
Yeah.
anybody calling me, I get mad.
Oh yeah,
Anybody.
it's almost always spam because people don't typically call me. But
Yeah.
oh my god,
I have that little setting though. If it's like a spam number, it just sends it to voicemail, so my phone never rings
Yeah.
for that.
yeah.
But yeah, nothing makes me more mad than that text. Give me a call when you get a chance. It's like, how dare you add something
Uh-huh.
to my to-do list?
I agree completely.
Yeah, like no,
Yeah.
don't put this on me.
Yeah,
don't
if you do
dare
that,
fucking put this
if you
on
do
me.
that, you're a bad person.
Yes,
You're a bad person.
I hate
I
it.
don't like it.
I'm gonna delete it and I'm just gonna pretend I didn't get it.
Yes. When it's a good time. Well, never's a good time.
Yeah.
It's not a good time, so I'm not going to call you.
Yeah, no,
No, I don't have
fuck
time.
that shit. And it's
Uh-uh.
always old people.
Oh my
always
god,
old
it is.
people.
They just don't get it. I just didn't want to bother you.
Like, but you did.
Too fucking late, bitch. Double bothered now.
Angry.
Angry.
Oh, okay. And this is another one. I'm gonna
Okay.
add another phone thing.
Okay.
Somebody who will call twice in a row, like immediately after, like they'll
So you
get the
think
voicemail,
something's
hang
wrong?
up, and then they call, and then you're like, oh my god, what's wrong? And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, I just thought I'd try you again to see if you'd answer. And I'm like, you motherfucker! I thought it was an emergency. You tricked me.
I don't know if I've had that one
I've
happen.
had that
That's
happen
rude.
before. Mhm.
Like, you're not dead? Okay, fine, bye. How dare you?
So there's an easy solution to that. You just don't answer it the second time also.
I guess, well, it's usually an in-law
But I could
who's doing
see
it. So
why
part of me is like, if they're calling
you would
twice,
think
I
maybe
it's-
something's wrong.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh god, somebody died
Yeah.
or somebody got into a wreck
Yeah.
or something. Like I have to answer.
Right.
Like,
it
don't-
makes it feel a little more urgent.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
it
I
does.
get that.
And majority of the time, it's never an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it ever has been an emergency, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's infuriating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Should I move along?
Can I add one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Please.
I've got one.
Okay.
There's a time of day, and it changes every day. At which point, if you call or text Nikki after this time of day, she loses her goddamn mind. And it changes every day.
Oh, so
just a
there's not
time.
a rule.
Yeah.
Like
So if
today,
her
the time is this.
Phone ding. She's like, who dares? But she won't just turn her ringer off. So she won't silence her phone. But if
Well, I
it makes any
will.
noise, no, you won't.
I will. After that, I'm like, fuck!
and
then
you
I
get
turn it off.
so mad, and that grinds my gears. Like if you don't want to be bothered, just silence.
Yeah,
your
but I do.
phone.
After that happens, I'm like, click, and I click it off. I do. After that, because I'm reminded.
What is the time that's usual?
I mean, if it's like a weeknight and somebody's texting me at like 10 p.m., I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I would have to say that's too late
Yeah.
on a weeknight.
I mean,
I'm like,
I am-
It better. Something
This
better
is a
be
school
wrong.
night.
Yeah.
I
It's a
need-
work night.
I don't need you assuming that I'm going to talk to you this late.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's new because I'm old. And then Let's see.
That's the time I'm in bed with like my snacks, my
Uh-huh.
books, the TV.
Yeah.
And I take like a bag of things to bed with me every night. All these little activities I do in bed.
I used to have a boss who would text me at like 11:30 at night
Oh.
and or like 5 a.m. And when I go to bed, I turn my ringer. My phone's on Do Not Disturb. But I would wake up the next morning and I'd be like, this bitch dares to text me in the middle of the night. Unreal.
Even though you didn't hear it, you're still
Yeah,
mad that they
I'm
did
like,
it.
Why would you think that's okay?
I know.
She would text me after, like way after work hours and way before work hours about shit that we needed to do that day. I'm like, bitch, I'm not there. I'm not at work. I don't want to talk about work.
Right?
Don't you be texting me in the middle of the night. You're being a little too friendly.
Yeah.
And I
no.
told her that, and she stopped.
Oh. And I told her that.
I was like, this has got to stop.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phone stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because half the time, it's just Bob sending a random fucking GIF that he found with no context. And just like out of nowhere, he'll send a GIF and it's like 10:30. I'm like, bro, I know you don't have a job. I have a job. I got to go to bed. You're being annoying. And fuck off. It pisses me off. Okay, we can move on.
I'm mad.
I am. Okay, the next one. Toilet paper math.
Say that again.
Toilet paper math.
Math?
Yes. So here's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
When we go,
I have no idea.
when we go to the store and we have to buy something like toilet paper or paper towels,
Right.
the amount of you have to have like a fucking degree in mathematics to calculate how many rolls versus how many like squares of fucking toilet paper, and they're all different. You know what I mean? Like here's a package of 12 rolls of toilet paper, but they're double rolls, so really it's like 24 and it's this price. But then this other one over here is a 24 pack, but really it's a 32 pack because they're double whatever the fuck. And so you have to do all this crazy fucking calculations to find the right deal on the right toilet paper or paper towels. And I am tired of it.
Wow.
When we get there, I'm always like, Todd, pick one out. I ain't doing it. I can't. Why do they make it so difficult? Just tell me the amount and the price. They're all different quantities and sizes and prices. And how am I supposed to know?
This has never been a problem in my life, ever.
It makes me irate.
I just get the Costco brand.
Well, yeah, when we're at Costco, we do that too. But we don't make it out there often. And if you go to any other store, it's like 80 bajillion options on price, quantity,
That is true.
like quality. How am I supposed to spend an hour choosing toilet paper?
At that point, I'd probably just pick whatever one's on sale.
But even then, how do you know it's on sale? Just because it has a yellow tag, half the time, it's more expensive than the next guy. I am tired of
I've
it.
never heard anybody get upset about this.
Toilet paper
This
math.
is new. This is wow.
It
I
makes,
have never thought about it before. Like, I guess I just have what
Oh
I
my
like.
God.
And I just, bloop.
it makes my head explode,
She
dude.
gets real mad.
She does.
I have to make
No
him do
idea.
it. I like go and do something else, and I go to the next aisle, and he will get his phone out and like, which one is a better deal? Like, I can't. Why does it have to be so difficult and complicated?
I don't get my phone out.
Sometimes you
I just
do.
get one that seems reasonable.
Sometimes you.
One with
Well,
my
that's
day.
fine. I don't want to have to think about it. There shouldn't be that many options.
Agreed.
Like, there's a difference. Did you know that there's a difference between a jumbo roll, a mega roll, and an ultra roll?
Yeah.
There's 3 different options right there just off the top of my head. And then they each have like different lengths, different amounts of squares, different,
There's
thicknesses.
1 ply, 2 ply,
Yeah.
3 ply.
It's too much.
Quilted, not quilted.
It's too much.
I mean, wow.
I hate it. Okay.
I can tell. I guess I never thought about it before. It's never upset me. I can honestly
I want to
say.
know if anyone else shares this hatred.
I would like to
with
know
me.
this too. I'm
Please tell
fascinated
me.
by
Please
this
tell
now.
me I'm not alone. I think one time I heard, now I don't remember who it was. There was a comedian that did a little bit about that. And I was like, yes, I'm not the only person on planet Earth who finds that infuriating. And now I don't remember who it was because I would look it up. But
That
oh my
almost does kind
God.
of sound like a stand-up.
I'll have to Google it later
Yeah.
because it was good.
Okay.
You shouldn't need to be a rocket scientist to buy the best deal of toilet paper or paper towels. Okay, next.
Okay.
Next thing. One time, this was probably like last year, So we live in an area of Kansas City where there's quite a few homeless people around, like on the
Yes.
exit ramps from the highways,
Yep.
at the stoplights. There's a lot of homeless people. Within a few miles, there's a ton. And I see the same ones all the time.
Yep.
So there was one day, it was a hot summer day. I think it was last summer. I saw a homeless guy walking down the sidewalk in the heat, and he like collapsed. He fell down. He passed out.
Oh no.
And so I pulled over, and I was going to help him because I was like, this dude's going to die or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled over, and his friend came out and helped him up. And he's like, I think I just need a drink of water or something. It's so hot. And so this person helped the guy up, and they walked. I was like, do you need anything? Do you need help? And they're like, no, we're good. So they kind of walked off into the shade. And so from then on, I was like, I'm going to keep bottles of water in my car so that I can hand them out to homeless people. And I think I got like granola bars or something too. So anytime I was at like a stoplight and somebody was there, I would hand them, especially in the summer heat, I would hand them like a bottle of water and a granola bar if I had it. And so I did that a few times. And then this one time, this one guy, I handed him a bottle of water, and he goes, is that cold?
You got ice too.
And I was like, well, I don't have a refrigerator in my car, so no. Should I just shove it up my ass? Like, I'm trying to help you out here, bitch. And you're asking me if it's cold water?
Do you want a slice of lemon too?
I was like, well, no. Do you want it? I don't even remember now if he took it. I was flabbergasted. I was like, it is 117 degrees out. This is going to be colder than you are.
Yeah.
Do you fucking want it or not? I'm just going to dump it all over you right now. Is it cold? No, bitch. God damn it. It's not a Quick Trip drink with ice in it. It's a bottle of water. Do you want it to live?
Do you want it to live?
I was shook. And then there's another lady who I saw her today. She's out there all the time at the same stoplight. And I gave her some. And she's always very cheery. And like when you pull up through the stop and like stop the stoplight, she like waves and always has her sign. And she's really like bubbly. And one day I rolled the window down and I gave her water and a granola bar or something. And she goes, you got any gift cards?
And that's where I actually thought the first one was going, was that they were going to get mad about the water and be wanting money.
Well, nobody straight up asked me for cash because I won't do that. I used to, but I don't anymore. I've learned a little bit more about that. And so I'm like, it's better. Like, I feel like I'm doing better if I give you something you can consume. I don't want to like contribute to any bad habits. Like, I know that's like a weird mixed bag, and I have like weird feelings about that. I don't know if that's what they're doing, but I don't want to just give you cash. And I've been told by like homeless shelters that I worked with when I was teaching, we would go and do like a volunteer day at a homeless shelter or a place that would make little packs for them with socks and like crackers and stuff. They'd be like, do not give these people cash.
Yeah.
So I stopped, and I would just give them things like that they could eat or drink or whatever. And she would be like, if you ever want to get me some gift cards. And I was like, this bitch wants to sell these gift cards.
Yep.
She knows not to ask for cash. And she's like, you got any gift cards? And I was like, no, I got this water. Do you want it? She's like, no, I got lots of water. She didn't take the water.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I think I'm done here. So I felt bad for the one guy, the one day that like passed out, but I stopped buying and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So yeah.
You tried.
I tried.
You did try, but I get it, man.
I was fucking shook.
Yeah.
Is that water cold? No.
May I offer you an iced tea instead?
Would you like a fucking foot massage, sir? Do you want me to pull over out of the stoplight? God damn. Take the water.
Can I get you mozzarella sticks to
You
go
can
with
drink
it?
this tiny bottle in 2 seconds if you don't want to carry it. Like, you're going to need it. It's 87 degrees out.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. That's
My
it. That's it
gosh.
for today.
That's it for today?
That's it for today. I
Okay.
feel better.
Good. I'm glad.
Feel better. Okay.
That was good. Okay. So we have a couple more. We have one more thing, but it's fun. And then we'll go into your topic.
Okay.
So a couple topics ago, Nikki had a BuzzFeed article that had some really fun questions
yeah.
that we had a blast doing.
Yes.
Got it pulled
Yep.
up.
Let's do more of those.
So I thought I'd ask this time.
Okay.
I had it pulled up. Where'd it go? One moment, please.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on.
With a real burp. That echoed in my headphones good.
It's real gassy in here.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you did that one, you did that. I think I remember most of these that you asked. So.
Okay.
Would you rather take a cold shower on a hot summer day or be wrapped in a warm blanket on a cold winter day?
Okay, say it again.
Would you rather take a cold shower on a hot summer day or be wrapped in a warm blanket on a cold winter day?
Warm blanket on a cold winter day.
I'm the same.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yep. What say you, Todd?
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of cold showers.
I'm not a
Cold
fan of cold
shower.
showers either.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Let's see. Have you ever eaten something off the floor?
I'm sure I have before I turned into a major germaphobe. I think yes.
Yep.
In my
same.
younger days.
What's your favorite smell?
Whoa, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly some kind of food.
I'll have to think about that too.
Bacon comes to mind right away. The smell of bacon. Bacon or like fresh bread, like baked bread.
I love the smell of baked bread.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm going to add a little piggyback question onto that one.
Okay.
What is, for either of you, do you guys have any smells that aren't maybe typically a good smell, but you still like them? Good one. Like, I really like the smell of gasoline. It's not really a good smell, but I do like
yeah.
it.
I love the smell of fireworks, like the sulfur smell.
Oh, yeah. I do too.
I like that smell a lot. Or like matches.
I like the smell of matches too.
That's all I got in my back pocket for that right now.
I like the smell of hay too.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
That
Like
they
the
will start
sweet smell?
popping in your head. Ryan and I have talked about this so many times.
Okay.
Like for some reason, we'll talk about smells that aren't necessarily good smells.
I got a good one.
Okay.
So my old dog, Sunny, he was 16 when he died. And he had the worst breath on planet Earth. But I liked it. Like, it was like, because he had like, I mean, like old funky mouth, you know, and he had some teeth
That's
removed and all that. And
yeah.
that's just
Milano's going through that.
yeah,
Smells.
so he had like funky breath, but whatever it was, like we would snuggle and I would like smell his stinky ass and it like was comforting to me. It smelled like home. I don't know. It was weird.
I get it.
Like he was like my stinky little old man baby and I loved him so much that I didn't like huff his breath or anything, but like you couldn't help it. He was just like snuggling because he'd put his face like up by my face and I was like, I really don't mind that. I know everyone else probably thinks that's disgusting, but I
totally get
loved it.
I like the way dogs' paws smell. Too.
I do too. They smell like Fritos.
They do smell like Fritos.
Yes, I've had this discussion. Yes, I 100% agree.
Yep. I'll do that sometimes. I'll pick Milano up and I'll have to take his little paws. I'll be like, and Ryan will be like, gotta smell the Frito pies.
Frito pie.
Yes, we call them his little Frito pies.
Yep. I wonder what that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I remember our old buddy talking about that he had a dog named Boba Fett. And her feet, a long time ago, he was like, smell her feet, they smell like Fritos. And we were like, whatever, dude.
They
and
do.
I was like, oh, shit.
Pretty much every dog's feet smell like Fritos.
Yeah. Wild. I wonder what that's about.
It's there's like a, gosh, I think it's like the type of bacteria sometimes that gets in the paw pads. Makes that smell. I know the answer to this, but I'm kind of spacing on the actual correct scientific words of it. But there is a reason for it. It's like a yeasty kind of bacteria thing that protects their paw pads, and it smells like that. So yeah, I do know the answer to that one.
Oh.
Oh.
What's the last thing you couldn't get off your mind?
Probably sex. Guaranteed. Yeah, it's that one.
Oh.
Probably some hot sex is my guess.
Interesting.
Do you ever have like a really good session and then you just think about it for a long time?
Yeah.
That's me. Yeah.
I know some from like years ago that sometimes I still think about. Yeah.
In this
I'm like, oh man, Ryan did really good that day. Gotta think about that.
Nice. Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably either that or if I have a weird interaction with someone and you know how you think later about the perfect things to say, you get like a confrontation or something, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I should have said that. That would have been perfect. And in the moment, you can't come up with it.
Yep.
I don't have a specific example, but.
No, I don't want to call you right now.
Yeah. Get fucked.
You're right, pretty much. I have so many things that sometimes just haunt my brain. Like I think last it was books were just haunting my brain lately of all the books I want to read. And I was like, I need to read this one and this one and this one and this one. And I'm like, there's not enough time in the world for me to read all the books I want to read.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
And that's sad.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
I dribbled.
Oh, no. This is just funny because this one just came up and I already know the answer. But do you prefer to text or call?
Text all day.
Yep.
I will text for hours before I will be on the phone for 10 minutes.
Same. Absolutely. I'll have full conversations.
Because I can
over
live my
text,
life. Yeah.
And I don't care.
Things.
Yeah. Like I could say it way easier than doing this.
Yeah.
But
absolutely. Fuck it.
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
If you could bankrupt any person, company, country, or organization, who or what would it be?
Wow. Company, country, person, or organization?
Yep.
Shit.
Pondering that one myself.
I'm
not a real big fan of Zuckerberg.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I feel like I want to
that
pick
was
him.
a really light, breathy one.
It was a breathy one.
I expected
It was
more.
very airy.
I expected more to come out.
I believe in you. I'm sure you'll do it again. Part of me wants to say Zuckerberg, but I feel like there's a better answer too.
Man. I have an answer, but I don't want to get political, so I'm not going to say it. I'm going to pick something else.
Is it Trump?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. I think a lot of people would like to see him go bankrupt. I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah.
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 Regardless of what side you're on, I think a lot of people would still like to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, another one I could think of maybe would be like the country music industry.
You're like, I just want to destroy it from the inside.
We could just put
so that it's gone.
We could just put an end to that nonsense.
Just take away joy from so many people.
Well, it'll make me feel better. So
I like it.
no more country hits coming out. Sorry.
Fuck you, country music.
Hate it so much.
All these little cowboys and cowgirls be mad at you. Oh, well.
I don't care. You can wear your little shit kickers and your cockroach killers and look like a fucking asshole, and I'll be over here laughing at you.
Ooh, this is a good one. I think this is a good one for all three of us to answer.
Okay.
If you could pick up a new skill in an instant, what would it be?
Playing an instrument.
I think I'd probably pick that
Do I need to
too.
pick a specific instrument? Probably a guitar.
I think that's probably my answer
Yeah?
too. Yeah. That or speaking another language.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah, probably one of those two. I'd want to just know it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Todd? You already play guitar, so.
You're already talented.
Yeah.
We're not.
Anyone can learn.
Keep
man,
telling myself I just should. Just go take lessons.
Yeah.
Just because.
You could.
I mean, I could teach you.
Oh.
You've said before you're not a good teacher, though. Not a good guitar teacher.
I mean, it'd be a free try.
Sure.
Sure.
Excuse me, I'm
Good
sorry.
one.
I don't know. I'm torn between a language, because that would be helpful, or something practical, like knowing all about HVAC.
Something like that would be cool. Just knowing how to do carpentry.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden, if I wanted to just go make a bookshelf or something,
Yeah.
that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
just build a new piece of furniture. That'd
Okay.
Sure.
be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
I have a neighbor that lives kind of diagonal from our backyard. She does woodworking. She's always
Cool.
out there making shit.
That's cool.
And I'm always just curious what she's working on. And she's out there with her saws and
cool.
everything and in her flannels and
Ah,
just
awesome. Do you ever talk to her or go ask what she's doing?
Yeah. I've
Cool.
never asked her about what, but I talk to her in Way Better and
Cool.
stuff. Sometimes I've never asked her what she's making, but
Okay.
I was telling my
nice.
hairstylist, we were talking about Neighbors one time. My hairstylist is a lesbian, and this neighbor is a lesbian.
When you said flannels,
yeah,
I
we're
pretty
working
much
in
knew.
flannels. But I was telling my hairstylist about her because we were just talking about like annoying neighbors, and I was like, oh, my favorite neighbor lives across the street, and I was kind of telling her what she does, and she goes, that's some lesbian shit right there. She's like, I love that, and I was like,
Get me her number.
right? I was like, I love it. It's
Some
amazing.
lesbian shit.
It
I
just
love
cracked
that.
me up that she said that.
Yeah. Awesome.
That is some lesbian shit. Flannels, woodworking, adopting dogs. That's what that gal does. I love
Yeah,
her.
that's awesome. Right on.
She's got a big camper and everything.
Sounds like she could take care of you. Really,
Right?
right? Like a.
I
a
like
little-
her. She's one of my favorite neighbors.
Oh, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Right on.
Okay. Here's a good one. What song would you pick to play as you walked up to bat at a professional baseball game? What would be your walkout song? Or if you're a professional wrestler?
Okay, well, when I played rec league softball, my walk-up song was "Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind." Just somebody on my team picked that and played it for me. But for a wrestling song, I feel like it would need to be something different.
Yeah.
Wrestling maybe because it would need to be intimidating. It would need to be hyped.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe. I can't think of a serious answer. I can think of stupid ones.
I kind of almost wanted to say Sandstorm is what I'd pick.
Sandstorm, what's that?
It's like an EDM song.
I don't even know what that is.
If you heard it, you'd recognize
Okay.
it.
Okay.
It's
okay.
just a techno song that goes really, really fast.
Okay.
And it kind of gets you hyped.
Get you hyped? Okay. Damn. Todd, do you have one?
I'm going Final Countdown.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good choice. Good choice.
That's great choice.
Mm-hmm.
That is perfect.
Assuming it's been used, but
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. If you,
I mean, it doesn't say you can't reuse the song.
I just mean it's probably not very original. But
Yeah.
it's a good choice, though.
That's okay. It is a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I don't know.
See you like smoke billowing out. You come out
Yeah.
in some sort of like robe to some in this moment shit.
There you
That's
go.
a good one. How about Whore? I'll come out to Whore by In This Moment.
Okay.
I don't know if you know that song.
I don't.
And she's like, I can be your whore.
Okay. I like it.
She screams. She screams it. It's a good, like, upbeat. Yeah, I could definitely. That's a good one. I like that. Okay. Or Adrenalize Me. That's also a really, like, hype song. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to try to find a... Okay. I wanted to find a funnier one. This one made me giggle. If you could train your falcon to steal only one dessert, which one would you choose?
Ooh. Something mega chocolate. Something like brownies or like chocolate mousse or like wait. Okay, I got it. Have you ever been to I think it's McCormick and Schmidt on the plaza?
Oh, years ago, yeah.
So I think it's there that has a dessert called a chocolate bag. And it's like
sounds
they
gross.
pour, I know, but it's a fucking amazing. Okay, so they get I think it's like made in a paper bag. They pour like liquid chocolate and make it hardened, and then they take the bag off so that it's just like when the chocolate hardens it looks like a paper bag. It's like the shape of a bag, and they just put a bunch of berries and shit in it.
Ooh,
It's amazing.
nice.
So that one I'd make it steal that for me.
I think I'd have my falcon steal me like a cannoli anytime I want it.
Okay.
I like a good cannoli.
Okay. I haven't had a cannoli in a minute.
I don't
Yeah.
know that I've ever had a cannoli.
Really? No way. When you worked at Macaroni Grill,
They didn't. I don't think they actually had cannoli.
sure they did. It was Italian place.
We had them at my wedding.
I don't remember.
Oh,
if
if
I
they
had
were
that.
your wedding, I probably had one then.
Yeah,
There was
All
a
right.
huge old tray of them.
I'm sure I did. Dude, Macaroni Grill 100% would have had that. What else would they have
I don't
had?
think they had.
That's like traditional Italian dessert, is
Well,
a
no,
cannoli.
I know, but
I don't believe you. Okay. What would you have somebody steal for you? Or the Falcon steal for you, Todd?
probably a fritter.
A fritter.
A fritter. Falcon, fritter me.
Apple fritter, yeah. A fritter.
Good old fritter.
What's a better name for corn dogs?
Breaded wiener stick.
Breaded. I like it.
Yeah, one Todd?
Just wiener stick even.
Yeah.
Fried dick.
Fried dick.
Fried dick.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Corn dick.
Corn dick.
Dick on a stick.
Dick on a stick.
Dick on a stick. That's a good one. Okay. After all the maple syrup you've enjoyed from them, have you ever once offered a plate of pancakes to the trees?
Holy shit.
Nope.
Nope, me either.
Can honestly say I haven't. Sorry, trees. Sorry, trees.
Wow.
I'll pick a few more funny ones and
Okay.
then we can go to a topic.
Okay.
These make me laugh. What's a better name for potato chips?
Crisps.
Crisps.
Crisps. I like that. Crunch. Crunchies.
Crunchies.
Prangles.
What'd you say?
Prangles.
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 I think that the Strange Planet guy has names for food like this, and now I can't think of any good ones. How about like fried starch
Starchies.
slivers. Fried starch
Slivers.
coins.
Coins.
Something like
Fried
that.
starch.
Starch.
Coins. But it has to be a period in between one. Fried starch coins.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's true.
Okay, let's see. Well, there's the Todd question. Throwing him a donut.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Between a dolphin and a duckling, which would you trust reading the evening news? Blah, blah, blah. Did you understand that?
A dolphin.
A dolphin and a duckling. Which one would you trust more reading the evening news?
I think a dolphin, just because it's bigger.
They're really smart.
They're really smart. And could you picture him wearing like a little blazer
Oh!
and having like his papers and like
A dolphin in a blazer is
today
the
on
best. The image that's in my brain is the cutest fucking thing.
yeah. And the duckling's cute, but it's just like a little.
Oh, it'd be a tiny little blazer.
Yeah, it'd be a little tiny. But also, if it's a duckling, it's like a baby child.
Yeah.
It might not know the news yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know the news yet. That's a
But
lot. That's a
a
lot to put on
dolphin.
him.
A dolphin could be a full-grown dolphin and could know what's up.
It's a lot
Today
to put on a
in the
duckling.
war in
That's a lot of pressure.
Russia, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphin can do it.
Yeah.
Be like
Okay.
shuffling its papers at the end, and so long, and thanks for all the fish.
That's
Aw,
so
that could be a
cute.
sign-off.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the fish.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do these three and then we'll move on because these are three really, really good ones.
Okay,
And I promise we'll stop. But I love these questions.
that's fine. No, I love it.
If you had to pick an actor, any man or woman, whoever, to portray you in a movie about your life, who would you pick? I know who you should pick. But.
Oh, who would I pick? Okay, when I was a kid, I got compared to the girl in My Girl a lot. Veda. I don't remember her name in real life, the actor's name, but I always got told I look like her, and she's been in stuff like more recently on Netflix. She like disappeared for a long time. Do you remember who I'm talking about?
Vaguely.
She was the opposite of Macaulay Culkin in My Girl. She had like blonde
Anna
ponytail.
Chlumsky.
Anna Chlumsky.
Oh.
That one. I think that's who I'd pick. I think I know who you would say for me though. Mandy Moore? Is that who you were
Yeah, I was
gonna
going to say Mandy Moore.
I used to get that one too.
I would pick a. Not that I look like her, but I would still pick her. Especially now that I don't have blonde hair, I don't look like her at all. But probably, what's her name? Kaylee Cuoco?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Kaylee Cuoco. Yeah.
She's got kind of a bubbly, loud kind of
Yeah.
personality
Yep,
that
I
kind
can
of
see
would
that.
fit.
I could see that. I can't come up with a better one, so
Yeah, that's probably who I would pick.
okay. That's good.
It's a little more fitting when I had blonde hair. It's not
Yeah.
really blonde anymore, but
That's
that's
okay.
okay.
She's been in stuff where her hair isn't blonde too, so.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
What are you laughing
Yeah,
at?
we can just dye her hair. It's not that big of a deal.
We could make this happen.
Do you know who you would want to play you in a movie?
Man,
It's a hard one.
first thought, Zach Galifianakis.
Oh yeah. I could see that. Zach Galifianakis is Todders. I could see that. He can grow the beard. He could have the shaggy hair.
He definitely has the hair.
And like he has like a super great, like funny personality in his movies. I don't know. I could see that. Yeah.
Step down looks wise, I think, from Todd though.
Aww.
Well,
Shucks.
Cute.
it's
I agree.
true.
I think Todd's hot, but I'm biased. I think he's hot.
I know. That's what I'm
Hot
saying.
AF.
Zach
Yeah.
Galifianakis isn't hot
Yeah.
enough to play him. So
I will take both of you over Mandy Moore and
What?
Kaylee Cuoco.
Kaylee Cuoco.
You crazy.
Penny ain't got
Crazy.
shit on Jenny.
I like it.
Nice.
Did you hear what he said?
I did.
Okay, good.
I did. I heard it over.
I want to
my
hear it
burp.
again. Say it again.
Say it again.
Penny ain't got shit on Jenny.
That's right.
That's your title.
Penny ain't got shit on Jenny. All right. Yeah, that is the title. I just heard Jenny ain't got shit on Penny. Sorry. I already mixed it up. My dyslexia is kicking in. Okay. A horse and an elephant claim to be best friends. Which one do you think is more likely to have a second best friend that they secretly consider to be closer?
Elephant.
Oh yeah.
Horse and elephant.
I was gonna say the horse.
Who do you think is their real best friend?
Great question. A cat.
I mean, horses usually are on a farm and have lots of friends.
They do, but I've seen a lot of videos where there's like a cat riding on a horse's back. So I think his real best friend is the cat, which is a lot smaller. And then he goes to the elephant and he's like, I love big people and I can't stand all these little animals around my feet all the time because I'm always afraid I'm going to step on them. But then he secretly goes and he's like, hey, kitty cat, give me my back. That's what I'm thinking.
That's legit.
Yeah. So I think it's the horse. I think the elephant is too loyal and it wouldn't do you dirty like that.
You really make valid points. Like, I agree with this. Because I could just see a horse being like, I have all these friends at the farm, but I got to go hang out with Ellie.
Gotta go hang out with Ellie.
Ellie's always going to be complaining about the other elephants. And Okay, last one. Then surprise topic.
Okay.
Should we rebrand salads as leaf buckets?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
I think that is something that Strange Planet guy does.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He
Yeah, all
has
those little
goofy
cartoons and stuff. Yeah. No,
I
they're
have
funny.
Him as my lock screen on my phone.
Yeah. Uh-huh. No, I will not.
No, I will not. And I think he calls them leaf buckets. I like that. Yeah.
I like all the renaming food things.
Me
Because
too.
that could be a really fun discussion. Just renaming different kinds of food.
I
What
like
would we
it.
rename them to?
Yeah. I like that.
Right? You want to do your topic? I think that's
Sure.
everything.
Let's do it. Okay.
I'm excited.
My topic.
Oh, wait.
What? Oh.
Oh my. Cupping.
It was perfect time
That
for a
was
drum
perfect.
roll. I had to throw it in. And then it was a burp.
Okay. My topic today is burp fetish.
You looked it up?
I did. I looked it up, and that's why I've been burping a lot. I haven't been drinking. Oh yeah, I haven't been drinking a lot of carbonated beverages.
She prepped for this
So
one,
I
though.
prepped for this one, and today on this episode, I've been drinking a lot of carbonated beverages, and I'm bringing it back. I just thought maybe you could have too much of a good thing, so I pulled back. But then this one, I'm letting her go.
All right.
Okay, so the burping fetish. Since none of you fucks will tell us
Right?
why you like it so much, I had to do my own research.
I actually commented on someone, the one who said, why did
I saw that.
Yeah, and I was like, tell us.
And they never replied. Yeah.
No.
They don't care if you're not burping.
Pretty much. Like, we don't want to talk to you. We
Since
just want to
you
watch
won't
you burp.
tell us why you like it so much, I had to go find out on my own. So you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Okay.
I'm
So I
dying to know.
looked this up on Kinkly.com. Came up. A burping fetish refers to sexual desire that stems from seeing or hearing a person burp. For many people with this fetish, it is more about the sound of burping than the act of burping. So if one wants to attract a person with a burping fetish, burp out loud to get that person's attention. They like the sound of it.
Okay.
They like the sound
I kind
of
of guessed that.
Yeah. Okay, burping is a physical reflex that expels air from the stomach.
Really?
While it can be
Fascinating.
mimicked, nothing compares to the real thing. So what I have found out in my research is that these people don't want a fake burp. They need the real burp.
Oh.
This should be kept in mind by people with a burping fetish and their partners. It is ideal to wait for actual burps than mimic the act just to fulfill one's fetish.
Oh.
Fortunately, there are things one can do to elicit burps, such as drinking carbonated drinks.
On it.
On it. So then I went to try to find like a little bit more about maybe the why, the psychology behind it, and I found.
I want to know.
Huh?
That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what I want to know too. So I found. Nice.
That was a
There
good
we
one
go.
for this.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
So I found a couple of like forums where people are talking about it, and these are burp fetish. What do I want to say? Burp fetishies.
Okay.
People who have the fetish. They're talking about it and why they think they like it so much. So I found this one that I thought was good. Okay, this person, it's on bfforums.com. I don't know what that stands for, but it's buttfuckforums.com. Yep, check. That checks out. Yep, you're right.
Well, that's what I thought BF stood for.
Yep, you're correct. Yes. This post is titled Psychology Behind the Burp Fetish. This person says, I have a theory. I know that often people are turned on by, or at the very least attracted to, things that are considered to be taboo or impolite or frowned upon. From a young age, most of us were taught that burping should be covered up and not done openly. As we get older, we might start questioning the why behind it. Why is it that it needs to be hidden? Then we might start exploring it and seeing it as a sort of guilty pleasure, if you will. If that exploration stage coincides with the point in our lives where we are developing self-awareness, it could turn into a fetish or even just a deep enjoyment. Another theory I have is that the enjoyment is a subversion of a previous bad experience. I had a few bad experiences with burping when I was growing up, and the longer I thought about those experiences, the more I became curious and wanted to find out why it had affected me like that. I am not an expert by any means, but that's just my 2 cents. I want to know what bad experiences surrounding burping this person had. They don't go into detail.
Huh.
What happened? Were you shamed?
Oh, maybe like parent or something would like smack them if they did it
Yeah.
or something.
I don't know. It's, yeah. Then I found, let's see, what's this one? This one's The Independent. It says, for many people, burping is disgusting and rude, but for some, belching is a major sexual turn-on.
For us, it's just funny.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. In the way that I think like farts are funny.
Yeah.
People with the unusual fetish can find it arousing to watch other people burp or to burp themselves. So some of these people, like, they even get turned on if they burp themselves. Yeah. Those who are turned on by
the
burping.
image that was in my head, man.
Those who are turned on by burping seek each other out and share their desires and links belching videos on the website Burp Fetish Forums.
What?
That's what BF stands for. Burp Fetish Forums. Yeah.
Silly me.
It contains thousands of posts. GIFs and images of people burping as their profile photos are not uncommon. Wow. One 42-year-old user revealed that he likes guys who can burp on command. Another person said, I do some very good burping of my own, and invited people to contact him. Users also share their tips on how to create the best sounding belches, including in a post called Best Drink to Get the Burps Flowing, with useful advice about soft drinks. The Burp Fetish Forum is also a source of moral support and advice for people with a fetish that is rare and misunderstood. There is not as much new content these days, and superb belchers no longer surprise me like they used to. They're getting a little desensitized. Finding burping arousing can also cause problems in relationships. This person who's 18 posted on the website, guys, what do I do? My girlfriend hates burping. She gets so grossed out by it and she has to leave the room to calm down. First of all, break up with her.
Yeah, I was just got a stick up her ass.
She has to leave the room to calm down?
She really hates burps.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay. We've been together a year and I haven't told her about the fetish, but we are very much in love. Help.
Oh.
He doesn't want to tell her he likes it.
He should.
He should.
Yeah.
Okay. They talk about if it's wrong to coax burps out of gifted friends. They refer to gifted friends as people who can just burp on command.
Huh. Is it wrong to get your friend who can burp on command to burp for you?
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
If they don't know why, then maybe.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, that's almost.
I think it's kind of like, are you taking advantage of them?
Yeah,
But
kind of.
Can you burp on command? I used to do it all the
Not
time.
really.
You could just like swallow some air for a second and then.
I know a lot of people who can. I can't
I can
really do
just
it
do
on
it.
command. Good job.
They're always pretty small. But
I know. Yeah, I can't really.
yeah, that was one of my favorite activities when I was a kid. I guess I'm gifted.
You are gifted.
And this person says, I have a friend that I just found out is an amazing burper. He showed me his talent, and it was pretty exciting, to say the least. I had to sort of shift my position to hide my shame.
It gave him a boner.
Yep. He got a boner from his friend.
Wow.
Burpin. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So that's really it. I just wanted to do a little quick deep dive into the burping fetish. If you have anything to add, let us know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I found it interesting that even their own burps can turn them on.
That is.
So do you think these people just drink carbonation all day, every day, and things that make them gassy just so they can burp?
Maybe.
So they're burping and they're like, oh yeah.
That's what popped in my head, dude.
Just jerking and burping.
Jerkin and burping.
Wait, that might be a good title.
I kind of like that one better.
Jerking and burping.
Oh, man, those are both good titles.
Those are.
Jerkin and burping does rhyme though. I always
It
appreciate
does.
it. I appreciate a good rhyme.
Appreciate it.
Oh man, yeah, this is
The old jerkin burp.
the old jerkin burp.
Old jerkin burp. That's good.
Oh, there you go. I sometimes think slide whistles kind of sound like this is really immature, but
What?
I think about like a wiener poking up, like
Oh yeah.
that's a sad one.
That's it going down. And then
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah. It's like losing boner
aw.
and then boner's back.
Exactly. That's what I always kind of picture because I'm a
Yeah,
pervert.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
I like it.
That's no burps.
No
in the
burps.
videos. But then if there's burping in the video.
Yep. Boner reactivates.
Yep. Boners are twitching. Oh my God. That is so crazy. I wonder if they all got scolded by like teachers or their
Yeah.
moms or their dads every time they burp.
Yeah.
So now they just hear it and they're just like, oh, they're so free. I'm just so turned on by
It's so
it.
like taboo maybe. But to me there's so many more taboo things, so it's interesting that that is the thing that they like latched onto. But you're right, I've been listening to so many podcasts about different fetishes and serial killers and stuff, and they say that's it. Like if you have like I don't want to say like a shameful or like a big event surrounding something when you're hitting that like puberty or like when you're doing your like sexual development time period, and you have a thing around that time, you like latch onto that. And so if you, for instance, like there's been serial killers that are obsessed with like mommy. So maybe there was like a thing during that time, like you saw her naked and she made it this big deal. And like, so then they grow up to like fetishize their mom, like the guy that cut his mom's head off and fucked it.
Is that Ed Kemper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is like a theory there that maybe that's why there's something around that. If it's like impactful enough and they were made to feel enough shame about it, and it was the right time in their life when they were figuring that sexual development out. It's interesting.
Yeah. It's so weird.
So
We're
weird.
just like animals, man.
I know.
We're all gross.
We are, for sure. And some people are maybe a little more prone to finding something that they like latch onto like that, maybe. I don't know. Because is the average Joe going to have that happen? Or is it somebody who was already maybe they're like autistic and they find that one thing that they obsess with, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of interesting things around that.
If Todd had a weird kink, what would be your preference of his weird kink?
Well, he likes feet.
But he doesn't have like a hardcore
No, I wouldn't
foot
say
thing.
it's like hardcore, no.
Dude, I actually would not mind being with someone who had a hardcore foot
I don't
thing.
think, that doesn't bother me.
I would love
honestly.
that. They'd probably rub your feet like every day.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me.
I trained Poe to steal sandals. That's why he took you.
Ah, okay. Like no more shoes.
Lenny was biting my feet the other night, like biting my toes, and he goes, "Lenny, that's my job." Yeah, I can't. Okay, if Todd had like an actual serious kink, What
I
you
would
said,
say
like,
feet would work. That's
feet
I guess what
feet
I was
would
going to say.
definitely work.
Mine, I would love to date somebody who had a foot fetish. That would be great.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy, man.
Yeah, they'd probably pay for me to get pedicures all the
Shit,
time.
yeah.
They'd rub my feet all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's all you want is feet? Okay, fine.
Absolutely.
That's easy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Like, I wouldn't want it to be super invasive or gross or like germy, you know?
No butt stuff.
No butt stuff. No butt stuff. I'm not into like food with sex and stuff like
I'm
that.
not
Like,
into that either.
That sounds sticky
I think that's
and
kind of gross.
I'm not into that. Yeah, I mean, feet's fine.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
pretty tame.
It is.
They're considering.
Yeah. If somebody wanted me to like burp in their face when we were doing it,
I don't know if I would do that.
I don't know. Like that, I guess it wouldn't really take anything away from me, but I don't know.
Okay, this is. My brain went to a weird place.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay,
You're in a safe place.
Kinda, I guess. Okay, you know, like if you cough when you have sex,
Uh-huh.
you clench.
Uh-huh. Like
Does
the
that
Kegel?
happen when you burp?
I don't think so. I don't think it happens to me.
I don't think it happens.
I mean,
I've never
I feel like-
burped during sex.
I think you're gonna really have to push really hard to make that happen. So if you're really
I'm just saying, I've coughed and you automatically kind of clench.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
Sneeze,
or like
you clench.
sneeze. Yeah.
You just do.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
that's a perk, but
I don't
burping,
think I
I'd
do.
actually probably just.
I think it's all like up here for me when
Yeah,
I
I think
burp.
so.
It's not like, no, I don't think so. I think you'd
There'd be no
you'd be trying
sensation
a
from
little
that.
too hard to burp if you're kegling during the burp.
That's where my mind went,
She liked
though.
it.
I just.
She did. We gave her the gigs.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know. That's
No, yeah.
a weird
I don't
thought
know.
that popped in my
It
head.
could. I suppose it could. I have heard. Ooh. So okay, another weird thought.
What if you burp while you're giving a blowjob?
Oh. Okay.
That could give
Maybe.
like a vibration.
Yeah, maybe.
Kinda.
I'm gonna burp right on that dick. Maybe that would be pleasurable for someone. I don't know.
Did I send you the video of the girl on TikTok or her TikTok? Oh, her whole TikTok page is just her farting.
Oh yes, yes, I love her. Yes, she's funny.
She was talking about the Haktua girl.
Yes.
And then she was like,
I'm gonna fart on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fart on it.
I'm gonna spit on it. I'm gonna fart on it.
Yep. And then she
Yep.
did it. She farted. Like she can fart
Yep,
on cue.
She can. Talk about burp on command. That girl can fart
Yeah.
on command.
How can people do that?
I don't know, but it always sounds the same. So sometimes I wonder. It always sounds the same.
Sometimes they're kind of echoey.
Okay, maybe she puts an effect on it, or maybe they're real. Hey, who am I to say? Okay, I don't know.
She's making bank with her farts.
But there was one video where she goes, I just hooked up with this guy and I've been holding this in and I'm going to turn my camera on because I don't know what's going to come out of me. And she was like, I feel like I've been wanting to lay an egg the whole time he was hitting it from behind. So she gets in her car, she turns her phone on and she just like lets loose and farts.
Yeah.
She was like, I felt like I was going to lay an egg the whole time. That got me. Todd's face is disgusted.
I'm not gonna lie. I get what she was describing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's a perfect descriptor. I love it when people do
Yep.
that.
She's like, I don't know what's going to come out of me right now. And it's so funny because she's like young and super hot. And she just farts.
I think she's like an escort or something.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense the way she was talking about her
Yeah.
like hookups and stuff.
I think
Okay.
she has like OnlyFans and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
too.
Okay. Good for her.
And people are into her farts.
Good for her.
Sure.
Good for her.
Right?
Fuck yeah. She's probably a millionaire.
Probably.
I was thinking about, so do you remember, have you ever heard Brett on the Viral Podcast talk about this? It's been a long time, I feel like, since he's talked about it, but it made me think of this when you said clinching. He said, I think that Paige or somebody, I don't know if he said this actually happened or he thought it would be hot, but the act of puking, you like clench.
yeah.
And he was talking about, I think it'd be hot to like be inside.
Fuck somebody while they were puking?
I was like, you're fucking disturbing. Sir.
Yeah.
But that's what he said. He was like, I could feel like they would just like clinch on you.
That's true. I mean, he's
Disturbing.
not wrong, but gross.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, but I just wanted to bring that up because it's the Glory Hole podcast. So here we
Brett
go.
would be a good guest.
He would.
He'd be awesome.
He would. Fucking weirdo. The amount of times he says gaslighting in one episode.
I know.
He loves that word.
I don't think he knows what it means.
I don't know that he
well,
does
he might.
either.
I don't know.
Maybe he's just so high he doesn't remember.
That happens.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
All right. That's all I got, I think.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
all I got too.
Okay.
Where's my sign off?
Well, while you're looking for it.
That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is
It's
toxic.
toxic.
That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit
It's a
is
lot.
toxic.
Jesus Christ.
These buttons are so good. They're so fun.
Ooh. That was a good short one.
That sounded like a real fart.
It did. That was a toilet one.
Yeah, that was
For sure. That toilet was mic'd up.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining us in the Gory Hole Dungeon for this episode of the Gory Hole Podcast. As always, continue to like, share, subscribe, follow. We are on social media on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at the Gory Hole Pod. And email us. You want to talk about burps? We want to hear about it. thegoryholepod@gmail.com. And don't forget, tell your friends about the podcast and let me clear my throat and hit those 5 stars wherever you listen to your podcast.
Are you well?
I just had some stuff. Had to clear it. I'm good now.
Wow. Okay, before we say totally goodbye, I forgot to play the mail sound when we read our emails.
Oh, do you want to do it now?
Wait, did we do that this episode or was that the last episode?
That was the last episode, I think. No, wait. That was this episode. Wait.
Fucking, I don't
Wait.
remember.
I don't remember
We
either.
recorded. We recorded 2 back to back.
We did the emails on this one.
Okay, here
I
I'm
wrote
gonna
it
play
down.
it now. Ready?
You've got mail.
Okay, thank you.
See you next week.
Stay gory.
Bye.